Imagine the universe as a grand stage, an endless expanse where every star, every planet, and every living being plays a vital role. Tonight, as you stand beneath the vast canopy of stars, you are not just an observer, but a participant in a cosmic drama that has unfolded for billions of years. Here, on this quiet hilltop, the silence is filled with possibility. The air is charged with the energy of creation, and the universe seems to whisper its secrets to those willing to listen. Above you, the Milky Way unfurls, a luminous river of light, a reminder that our world is woven into a much larger tapestry. Each star is a story, a spark of creative energy sent across the ages. Their light, ancient and enduring, connects us to the origins of everything we know. In this moment, we are invited to contemplate not just the beauty of the cosmos, but the laws that govern its unfolding. The constellations above are more than patterns. They are the first maps of meaning, drawn by those who sought to understand their place in the universe. These celestial guides remind us that the search for order and purpose is as old as humanity itself. Each star, each constellation, is a symbol of our desire to find connection and significance in the infinite. The universe is governed by laws, unseen, yet ever-present. Galaxies spiral in perfect harmony, nebulae birth new stars, and black holes shape the very fabric of space and time. These universal laws are not distant abstractions. They are the rhythms that pulse through every atom, every thought, every act of creation. Energy flows through the cosmos in waves and patterns, echoing through the auroras that dance across our skies and the silent hum of the universe itself. This energy is the foundation of all existence, the source from which creativity springs. The universe invites us to tune in, to sense the subtle interplay of forces that shape both the stars above and the lives we lead. In the presence of such grandeur, awe awakens within us. We feel the pulse of the universe in our own hearts, a resonance that transcends words. This sense of wonder is the first step toward understanding our place in the cosmic order, a place where we are both shaped by universal law and empowered to shape reality through our choices. As the camera pulls back, our perspective shifts. We see ourselves as both infinitesimal and essential. Tiny in the face of the cosmos, yet endowed with the unique gift of consciousness. It is this awareness that allows us to perceive the laws at work and to participate in the ongoing act of creation. The dance of galaxies mirrors the cycles of our own lives: creation and dissolution, order and chaos. These are the universal rhythms that echo in our stories, our relationships, and our dreams. The same principles that guide the stars also guide the unfolding of our destinies. Our joys and struggles are not isolated events, but reflections of a deeper cosmic dance. When we gather under the stars, share stories, or simply sit in silence, we participate in rituals that connect us to the universal flow. These moments remind us that we are never alone. We are part of a vast, interconnected web of existence. The energy that animates the stars also animates us. The atoms in our bodies were born in the hearts of ancient suns, scattered across the galaxy and woven into the fabric of life. Every heartbeat is a testament to our connection with the cosmos, a living echo of the creative force that shapes all things. Standing at the edge of the cosmic sea, we are called to ask, what is our role in this grand design? Are we passive observers or active creators? The answers lie not just in the stars, but within ourselves, in the choices we make, the dreams we pursue, and the creativity we unleash. Universal law is the hidden architecture of reality, a set of principles that governs both the movement of galaxies and the spark of inspiration in our minds. Creative karma is the echo of our actions, the ripple effect of every thought and deed. Together, they form the foundation of a universe that is both ordered and alive with possibility. The journey to understand these principles is both outward and inward. It is a quest that leads us through the wonders of the cosmos and the mysteries of our own consciousness. Along the way, we discover that the search for meaning is itself an act of creation, a process that transforms both the seeker and the world. This documentary is your invitation to step onto the cosmic stage. Together, we will explore the universal laws that shape reality and the creative karma that we generate with every thought and action. We will journey across landscapes of wonder, guided by the wisdom of those who have sought to bridge the realms of science, spirit, and creativity. Creativity is not a privilege of the few. It is the birthright of all. When we create, we align ourselves with the fundamental impulse of the universe. By understanding the laws that govern both the cosmos and our own minds, we unlock the potential to shape our lives and our world in extraordinary ways. Through the teachings of KARKAFI-BEN, we learn to see ourselves as co-creators in a luminous, interconnected universe. Every thought, every action, every creative impulse sends ripples through the web of existence, shaping reality in ways both seen and unseen. Across generations, the cosmic story unfolds. Children gaze in wonder, elders share wisdom, and artists capture the night sky in strokes of inspiration. Each of us adds a unique thread to the tapestry of creation, building on the dreams and discoveries of those who came before. The patterns of the cosmos are mirrored in the living world around us. The spiral of a galaxy echoes in the swirl of a shell, the branching of trees, the flow of rivers. By attuning ourselves to these patterns, we discover the unity that underlies all things, a unity that calls us to live with greater awareness and creativity. Even in the heart of the city, the cosmic story continues. The glow of city lights may hide the stars, but it cannot dim our sense of wonder. Every act of reflection, every moment of inspiration, reconnects us to the universal dance. Science reveals astonishing parallels between the universe and our own minds. The networks of galaxies mirror the neural pathways of our brains. Both are vast, interconnected, and capable of boundless creativity. We are not separate from the cosmos. We are expressions of its creative intelligence. The search for meaning is more than an intellectual pursuit. It is a way of being. Through meditation, creation, and connection with nature, we align ourselves with the rhythms of the universe. In this alignment, we find inspiration, healing, and transformation. The journey ahead is one of unity and collaboration. As we explore the universal laws and creative karma, we do so as a community, supporting one another, sharing insights, and co-creating a future filled with possibility. With each new dawn, the cosmic stage is renewed. Every day is an invitation to awaken to our creative potential, to embrace our role as co-creators, and to contribute to the unfolding story of the universe. So let us begin this journey together, with open hearts, curious minds, and a spirit of wonder. The universe awaits, and the stage is set. Welcome to the exploration of universal law and creative karma. Welcome to the cosmic stage. Every great story, whether told in the quiet of a campfire or written in the vastness of the cosmos, is guided by unseen forces. These forces are not always obvious, nor are they always named, but they are ever present, shaping the narrative of existence itself. From the earliest myths whispered by ancient peoples to the most modern scientific discoveries, humanity has sensed that there is a deeper order at play, a choreography that moves both the stars above and the hearts within us. We are, each of us, participants in a grand dance, our steps guided by laws that are as old as time itself. In the universe, these forces are the laws that govern all things. They are the silent rules that orchestrate the movement of planets, the birth of stars, and the unfolding of life on Earth. From the smallest atom, spinning in its invisible dance, to the largest galaxy, swirling majestically through the void, everything moves in harmony with these ancient principles. These laws are not arbitrary. They are the very fabric of reality, woven into the structure of existence. They are the reason why the sun rises, why rivers flow, and why life itself is possible. They are the invisible threads that connect all things, binding the universe together in a tapestry of order and beauty. Just as gravity shapes the paths of planets, the universal laws shape the course of our lives. Gravity, for example, is not just a force that keeps our feet on the ground. It is a principle that holds entire solar systems together, ensuring that planets do not drift aimlessly into the void. In the same way, the universal laws act as the silent architects of destiny, guiding our choices, our relationships, and our experiences. They are ever present, patiently waiting for us to notice their touch. Sometimes, we feel their influence as a gentle nudge, a whisper in the back of our minds. Other times, they make themselves known through dramatic events that change the course of our lives. Whether we are aware of them or not, these laws are always at work, shaping the unfolding story of our existence. But what are these laws and how do they operate in our day-to-day existence? This is a question that has fascinated philosophers, scientists, and spiritual seekers for centuries. Some have tried to explain these laws through mathematics and physics, while others have sought to understand them through meditation and introspection. Regardless of the approach, the search for understanding is a universal human endeavor. We look up at the night sky and wonder about our place in the cosmos. We feel the rhythms of our own hearts and sense that there is a deeper order to life. The quest to understand the universal laws is, in many ways, the quest to understand ourselves. One of the most fundamental of these laws is the law of cause and effect. This law teaches that every action has a ripple, every choice a consequence. Just as a stone thrown into a pond creates waves that spread outward, so too do our thoughts, words, and deeds send ripples through the fabric of reality. Nothing happens in isolation. Every event is connected to what came before and what will come after. This law reminds us that we are not powerless. Our actions matter. Every decision we make, no matter how small, has the potential to shape our lives and the lives of those around us. The law of cause and effect is a call to mindfulness, urging us to consider the impact of our choices and to take responsibility for the world we are creating. Another profound principle is the law of attraction. This law reveals that our thoughts and feelings draw experiences to us, like magnets shaping reality. It suggests that the energy we emit, through our beliefs, emotions, and intentions, acts as a beacon, attracting circumstances that resonate with our inner state. If we dwell on fear and scarcity, we are likely to encounter situations that reinforce those feelings. Conversely, if we cultivate gratitude, hope, and love, we invite more of those experiences into our lives. The law of attraction is not about wishful thinking or magical solutions. It is about aligning our inner world with the reality we wish to create. It challenges us to become conscious creators, to take charge of our mental and emotional landscape, and to recognize the power we hold to shape our destiny. There is also a law of alignment, a principle that speaks to the importance of harmony with these universal forces. When we are in alignment, when our thoughts, feelings, and actions are in sync with the deeper rhythms of the universe, we experience a sense of flow, abundance, and effortless creation. Life seems to unfold with grace. Opportunities arise at just the right moment, and challenges become stepping stones rather than obstacles. This state of alignment is not something that can be forced or faked. It is the natural result of living in integrity with our highest values and deepest truths. The law of alignment invites us to listen to our intuition, to trust the wisdom of our hearts, and to move through life with a sense of purpose and authenticity. Many people, however, live unaware of these laws, believing that life is random or ruled by luck. They see themselves as victims of circumstance, tossed about by forces beyond their control. Yet those who pause to observe the patterns of nature and the rhythms of their own hearts begin to sense a deeper order. They notice the synchronicities that guide them, the moments of serendipity that seem too perfect to be mere coincidence. They realize that there is a hidden intelligence at work, a guiding hand that shapes the unfolding of their lives. This awareness is the first step toward mastery, the beginning of a journey from unconscious reaction to conscious creation. The universe is not chaotic. It is elegant, intelligent, and purposeful. Every star, every planet, every living being is part of a grand design, a cosmic symphony that plays out across the ages. The more we study the universe, the more we discover its underlying order, the mathematical precision of planetary orbits, the intricate patterns of DNA, the delicate balance of ecosystems. This order is not limited to the physical world. It extends to the realm of consciousness, to the thoughts and dreams that shape our reality. The universe is a living, breathing entity, alive with possibility and potential. It invites us to participate in its unfolding, to become co-creators of our own destiny. It responds to our intentions, dreams, and actions with astonishing fidelity. When we set a clear intention, the universe begins to rearrange itself to support our vision. Opportunities appear, resources become available, and people enter our lives at just the right moment. This is not mere coincidence. It is the law of resonance in action. The universe is like a vast mirror, reflecting back to us the energy we project. If we approach life with openness and curiosity, we attract experiences that expand our horizons. If we act with courage and determination, we find the strength to overcome obstacles. The universe is always listening, always responding, always inviting us to step into our power. To awaken to universal law is to step into the role of an active participant in creation. It is to recognize that we are not mere passengers on the journey of life, but co-pilots, shaping our destiny through the wisdom of these guiding forces. This awakening is both a privilege and a responsibility. It calls us to live with intention, to honor the interconnectedness of all things, and to use our gifts in service of the greater good. When we align ourselves with universal law, we tap into a source of power and creativity that is limitless. We become agents of change, capable of transforming not only our own lives, but the world around us. As we learn to dance with universal law, we unlock a profound sense of meaning and empowerment. Life becomes a creative adventure, a journey of discovery and growth. We realize that every challenge is an opportunity for learning, every setback a chance to realign with our highest purpose. The dance of universal law and human destiny is not a rigid choreography, but a dynamic interplay, a conversation between the individual and the infinite. It is an invitation to live with courage, to dream boldly, and to trust in the wisdom of the universe. Throughout history, sages and scientists alike have sought to understand these laws. The ancient Egyptians spoke of Ma'at, the principle of cosmic order. The Greeks pondered the Logos, the rational structure underlying all things. In the East, The Taoists describe the Tao, the way of nature, and the universe. Modern physics speaks of the laws of thermodynamics, relativity, and quantum mechanics. Though the language may differ, the message is the same. There is an order to the universe, and by understanding it, we can live in greater harmony with ourselves and the world. But understanding is only the beginning. To truly benefit from universal law, we must embody it in our daily lives. This means cultivating awareness, practicing mindfulness, and making choices that reflect our deepest values. It means listening to the quiet voice within, trusting our intuition, and acting with integrity. It means recognizing that every thought, every word, every deed is a brushstroke on the canvas of our destiny. The more we align our actions with universal law, the more we experience peace, joy, and fulfillment. Living in harmony with universal law does not mean that life will always be easy or free from challenges. On the contrary, challenges are an essential part of the journey. They are the tests that help us grow, the catalysts that push us to evolve. When we face difficulties with courage and resilience, we discover strengths we never knew we had. We learn to trust the process, to see setbacks as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. In this way, even our struggles become part of the dance, teaching us the steps we need to move forward. The dance of universal law and human destiny is a tapestry woven from countless threads. Each of us is a unique strand, contributing our own color and texture to the whole. Our choices matter, not only for ourselves but for the entire web of life. When we act with kindness, we send ripples of compassion through the world. When we pursue our dreams, we inspire others to do the same. When we live in alignment with universal law, we become beacons of light, illuminating the path for those who follow. This wisdom is not meant to be kept to ourselves. It is a gift to be shared, a legacy to be passed on to future generations. By teaching our children about the laws that govern the universe, we empower them to live with purpose and intention. By sharing our stories and experiences, we help others find their own path. The dance of universal law is a communal celebration, a reminder that we are all connected, all part of something greater than ourselves. In every corner of the world, people are awakening to the power of universal law. They are using this knowledge to heal, to create, to innovate, and to build a better future. They are discovering that true power comes not from domination or control, but from alignment with the deeper rhythms of life. They are learning that the greatest achievements are those that serve the whole, that uplift others, and that honor the interconnectedness of all things. As we move forward on our journey, let us remember that we are not alone. The universe is our partner, our guide, and our greatest ally. It supports us, challenges us, and celebrates with us. When we trust in its wisdom, we find the courage to pursue our dreams, the strength to overcome our fears, and the grace to dance through life with joy and wonder. So, let us step boldly into the dance of universal law and human destiny. Let us embrace the mystery, honor the order, and celebrate the beauty of existence. For in this dance, we discover not only the secrets of the universe, but the truth of who we are, creators, dreamers, and dancers in the infinite symphony of life. From the moment we draw our first breath, creativity is woven into our being. Imagine the very first inhale of a newborn, the gentle rise and fall of a tiny chest, the soft glow of morning sunlight caressing delicate skin. In that instant, something miraculous happens. Not just the beginning of life, but the awakening of a force that will shape every moment, every thought, every possibility. Creativity is not something we acquire later, nor is it reserved for a chosen few. It is as fundamental to us as the air we breathe, as essential as the beating of our hearts. It is the silent companion that walks with us from our first day to our last, whispering possibilities, urging us to explore, to question, to dream. Even before we can speak, before we can walk, we are already expressing ourselves. Through the way we gaze at the world, the way we reach out, the way we respond to the gentle touch of a parent or the sound of a lullaby. Creativity is the language of our soul, and it is present from the very beginning. It is our birthright, a gift that flows from the same source that births galaxies and gives life to forests. Consider the vastness of the universe, the swirling arms of a spiral galaxy, the intricate dance of stars and planets, the mysterious beauty of a nebula glowing in the darkness. These are not random occurrences. They are acts of creation on a cosmic scale. The same energy that ignites stars and breathes life into ancient forests pulses within us. It is the force that pushes a seed to break through the soil, that guides a river to carve its path through stone, that inspires a bird to sing at dawn. This creative energy is not separate from us. It is us. We are made of stardust, our bodies composed of elements forged in the hearts of ancient suns. The intelligence that orchestrates the unfolding of a fern, the migration of butterflies, the blooming of a lotus, is the same intelligence that animates our thoughts, our dreams, our desires. To be alive is to be creative, to participate in the ongoing miracle of existence. Too often, we forget this truth. We see creativity as the domain of artists or inventors, not realizing that every thought, word, and action is an act of creation. We have been taught to believe that creativity belongs to the gifted few, the painters, the poets, the musicians, the scientists who change the world with their discoveries. But this is a narrow view, a story that limits our understanding of who we are. Creativity is not confined to the canvas or the stage. It is present in the way we solve problems, the way we nurture relationships, the way we cook a meal or tell a story to a child. Every day, in countless ways, we are shaping our reality, weaving the fabric of our lives with the threads of intention, imagination, and choice. When we choose kindness over anger, when we find a new solution to an old problem, when we laugh in the face of adversity, we are engaging in acts of creation. The world around us is a reflection of our collective creativity, a tapestry woven from the dreams and actions of billions of souls. The universe itself is the ultimate artist, and we are its apprentices. Within each of us lies a wellspring of creative energy waiting to be tapped. The cosmos is a masterpiece in perpetual motion, a symphony of light and shadow, order and chaos, birth and transformation. We are not passive observers of this grand design. We are participants, co-creators, apprentices learning from the greatest artist of all. Our minds are the brushes, our hearts the palette, our lives the canvas. The potential within us is vast, limitless, waiting for us to recognize it, to honor it, to set it free. When we meditate in nature, when we lose ourselves in the beauty of a star-filled sky, when we feel the pulse of life moving through us, we are reminded of our connection to something greater. We are not alone. We are part of a creative lineage that stretches back to the dawn of time. We are sculptors of our own experience, painters of possibility, and composers of our destiny. Every choice we make, every intention we set, Every dream we dare to pursue is a brushstroke on the canvas of our lives. We shape our reality not only through grand gestures, but through the small, everyday acts of creation that define who we are. The way we greet the morning, the way we listen to a friend, the way we respond to challenge or disappointment. These are the moments in which we exercise our creative power. We are not victims of circumstance. We are architects of meaning, builders of hope, dreamers of new worlds. Our lives are works of art in progress, ever-changing, ever-evolving, shaped by our willingness to imagine, to risk, to begin again. When we embrace this truth, we step into our power as creators, and the world becomes a place of infinite possibility. Our desires, ambitions, and even our doubts are brushstrokes on the canvas of life. When we align our creativity with universal law, we move from struggle to inspiration, from emptiness to abundance. The universe operates according to principles, patterns of harmony, balance, and flow. When we resist these patterns, when we cling to fear or doubt, we experience frustration, stagnation, a sense of lack. But when we surrender to the creative flow, when we trust in the wisdom of our own intuition, we find ourselves carried by a current of inspiration. Our desires become the compass that guides us, our ambitions the fuel that propels us forward, our doubts the shadows that give depth and contrast to our journey. Every emotion, every challenge, every triumph is part of the masterpiece we are creating. By aligning ourselves with the rhythms of nature, the cycles of growth and renewal, we open ourselves to abundance, to joy, to the realization of our deepest dreams. But what blocks this natural flow? Why do so many of us feel stuck, uninspired, or disconnected from our creative spark? The answer is both simple and profound. We live in a world that often values conformity over originality, certainty over curiosity, efficiency over exploration. From a young age, we are taught to color inside the lines, to follow the rules, to seek approval rather than express our true selves. Over time, we internalize these messages, and our creative energy becomes trapped beneath layers of self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. We hesitate before the blank page, afraid to make a mistake, to be judged, to fail. We compare ourselves to others, measuring our worth by external standards, forgetting that our unique perspective is our greatest gift. The result is a sense of disconnection, a feeling that something vital is missing, that our lives lack meaning or purpose. But this is an illusion, a story we have learned to tell ourselves. The creative spark within us never dies. It only waits for us to remember. The answer lies in our beliefs, fears, and the stories we tell ourselves. When we see ourselves as separate, limited, or unworthy, we cut ourselves off from the infinite reservoir of creative potential. Our minds are powerful storytellers, capable of weaving narratives that either empower or imprison us. If we believe that creativity is reserved for others, that we are not talented enough, smart enough, or brave enough, we build walls around our potential. These beliefs are often inherited from family, from culture, from past experiences, but they are not the truth of who we are. The truth is that we are limitless beings, connected to a source of creativity that knows no bounds. When we challenge our limiting beliefs, when we question the stories that hold us back, we begin to dissolve the barriers that separate us from our true nature. We discover that creativity is not something we must earn or achieve. It is something we remember, something we reclaim, something we allow to flow through us. This documentary will show that creativity is not something we achieve, but something we remember. By understanding and embracing the universal laws, we reclaim our birthright as creators. Throughout history, every culture has recognized the importance of creativity, not just as a means of survival, but as a path to meaning, connection, and transcendence. Ancient peoples built monuments to the stars, painted stories on cave walls, composed songs to honor the cycles of nature. They understood that creativity is a sacred act, a way of participating in the unfolding of the universe. Today, we have the opportunity to rediscover this wisdom, to reconnect with the source of our own creative power. By learning to trust ourselves, to honor our intuition, to embrace the unknown, we step into a new way of being. We become conscious creators, aware of the impact of our thoughts, our words, our actions. We learn to see the world not as a fixed reality, but as a canvas waiting for our unique contribution. We learn to trust the process, surrender to the flow, and awaken to the limitless possibilities that lie within and all around us. The journey of creativity is not always easy. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to begin again. There will be moments of doubt, of frustration, of uncertainty. But there will also be moments of joy, of discovery, of profound connection. When we open ourselves to the creative flow, we find that life itself becomes a work of art, a dance of possibility, a celebration of the human spirit. We realize that we are not alone. We are part of a vast, interconnected web of creation, each of us contributing our unique voice to the symphony of existence. As we move forward, let us remember our birthright. Let us honor the creative spark within ourselves and others. Let us dare to dream, to imagine, to create a world that reflects the highest possibilities of the human heart. For in the end, it is not what we possess, but what we create that defines our legacy. The stars above remind us that we are made for greatness, that our lives are stories waiting to be written, that our birthright is nothing less than the power to shape the universe itself. At the heart of this journey lies the vision of KARKAFI-BEN, a seeker whose curiosity was as boundless as the universe itself. He was not content to simply accept the world as it appeared on the surface. Instead, he gazed deeply into the mysteries of existence, searching for answers to questions that have echoed through the ages. Who are we? Why are we here? What is the true nature of reality? Through years of contemplation, exploration, and inner work, KARKAFI-BEN returned from his quest with profound insights to share. Insights that have the power to transform the way we see ourselves and the world around us. His wisdom is a bridge, a luminous thread connecting the ancient understanding of our ancestors with the discoveries of our modern age. He invites us to look beyond the surface of things, to peer past the illusions and distractions of daily life, and to touch the very source of all creativity and inspiration. In his teachings, we find echoes of sages who came before, yet his message is uniquely attuned to the challenges and opportunities of our time. He reminds us that the answers we seek are not hidden in some distant realm, but are available to us here and now, if only we have the courage to look within. KARKAFI-BEN's message is clear. The universe is not a cold, indifferent force, far removed from our daily lives. Rather, it is an intimate presence, a living energy that pulses through every atom, every thought, every heartbeat. This cosmic intelligence is not separate from us. It is the very essence of who we are. When we attune ourselves to this presence, we begin to sense its guidance, gently nudging us toward our highest potential. We realize that we are not alone in our journey. We are supported by the same creative force that spins the galaxies and brings the seasons to life. In the teachings of KARKAFI-BEN, universal law is not just a philosophical concept or an abstract idea. It is a living, breathing energy that shapes every moment of our existence. These laws are woven into the fabric of reality, guiding the unfolding of life with wisdom and precision. When we align ourselves with these universal principles, such as harmony, balance, and the creative power of intention, we become co-creators with the universe itself. We learn to move with the current of life rather than struggling against it. And in doing so, we unlock new levels of freedom, joy, and creative expression. Through his writings and teachings, KARKAFI-BEN encourages us to release the old limitations that have kept us small and afraid. He invites us to question the beliefs and patterns that no longer serve us, and to embrace the truth of who we really are, powerful creators, intimately connected to the pulse of the cosmos. This is not just a comforting idea, it is a living reality that we can experience for ourselves. When we let go of fear and self-doubt, we discover a wellspring of creativity and possibility within us, waiting to be expressed in the world. One of the most profound lessons we learn from KARKAFI-BEN is that creativity does not flourish through force or control. Instead, it blossoms when we are in alignment with our true nature and when we trust the unfolding of life. Creativity is not something we have to manufacture or chase after. It is our natural state, a gift that flows through us when we are open and receptive. By letting go of the need to control every outcome, we make space for inspiration to arise, often in ways we could never have predicted. In this state of alignment, our actions become effortless, our ideas flow freely, and our lives take on a sense of magic and synchronicity. Importantly, this vision of awakening to limitless potential is not reserved for a select few. It is not the exclusive domain of mystics, artists, or spiritual teachers. Rather, it is an open invitation to every human being, regardless of background, age, or circumstance. The universe does not play favorites. Its gifts are available to all who are willing to receive them. Whether you are a scientist exploring the frontiers of knowledge, a parent nurturing the next generation, or simply someone seeking a deeper sense of meaning and purpose, you are included in this invitation. The call to awaken is universal. It is a gentle whisper that stirs within us when we gaze at a sunrise, listen to the laughter of children, or feel the wind on our face. It is the longing for meaning, for connection, for creative expression that lives in every heart. KARKAFI-BEN's teachings remind us that we do not have to wait for some special moment or perfect set of circumstances to begin our journey. The path is open to us now, in this very moment, if we are willing to take the first step. No matter what role you play in life, whether you are an artist bringing beauty into the world, a teacher inspiring young minds, a parent nurturing your children, or a dreamer imagining new possibilities, the message is the same. You have within you the power to shape your reality. Your thoughts, intentions, and actions are creative forces that ripple out into the world, influencing not only your own life but the lives of those around you. When you recognize this power, you become an active participant in the unfolding of your destiny, rather than a passive observer. The only requirement for embarking on this journey is a willingness to see with new eyes and an open heart. It is a choice to let go of cynicism and skepticism and to approach life with curiosity and wonder. When we open ourselves in this way, we begin to notice the subtle signs and synchronicities that guide us. we become more attuned to our intuition, more receptive to inspiration, and more willing to take risks in pursuit of our dreams. This openness is the key that unlocks the door to limitless creativity and possibility. As we delve deeper into the teachings of KARKAFI-BEN, we discover that the journey to limitless creativity is, at its core, a journey of awakening. It is a process of remembering who we truly are, beneath the layers of conditioning and expectation. It is about reclaiming our innate sense of wonder, our capacity for joy, and our deep connection to the web of life. This awakening is not a one-time event, but an ongoing adventure, a continual unfolding of new insights, new possibilities, and new ways of being in the world. In many ways, this journey is a return to our natural state, a state of playfulness, curiosity, and deep connection. As children, we experience the world with fresh eyes, marveling at the beauty and mystery all around us. Over time, many of us learn to suppress this sense of wonder, trading it for practicality and conformity. Yet, the spark of creativity and possibility never truly leaves us. Through the guidance of KARKAFI-BEN, we are invited to rekindle this spark, to rediscover the joy of exploration, and to reconnect with the magic of life. Ultimately, the adventure that KARKAFI-BEN invites us on is one of co-creation. We are not merely passive recipients of fate, but active participants in the unfolding story of our lives. Each day, we are given the opportunity to write new chapters, chapters filled with possibility, growth, and transformation. By embracing our role as co-authors, we step into our power and take responsibility for the reality we create. This is both a great privilege and a profound responsibility, for the choices we make ripple out into the world, shaping not only our own destiny, but the destiny of generations to come. Imagine for a moment what your life could look like if you truly believed in your limitless potential. What dreams would you pursue? What fears would you release? What gifts would you share with the world? KARKAFI-BEN's teachings encourage us to ask these questions, not as idle fantasies, but as invitations to action. He reminds us that every great achievement, every work of art, every act of kindness begins with a single thought, a spark of inspiration that is nurtured into reality through intention and effort. The journey to awakening is not one we must undertake alone. Along the way, we find companions, kindred spirits who share our longing for meaning and our passion for creativity. Together, we support and inspire one another, celebrating our successes and learning from our challenges. In community, our individual gifts are amplified, and we discover new ways to collaborate and co-create. KARKAFI-BEN teaches that the power of collective intention is immense. When we come together with a shared vision, we can accomplish far more than we ever could alone. Throughout history, it has been the dreamers, the visionaries, and the seekers who have shaped the course of humanity. They have dared to imagine a better world and have worked tirelessly to bring their visions to life. KARKAFI-BEN stands in this lineage, offering his wisdom as a beacon for all who are ready to awaken to their own potential. He reminds us that the future is not fixed. It is shaped by the choices we make today. Each of us has a role to play in the unfolding story of our world. As you listen to these words, consider what it means to awaken to your own limitless potential. What possibilities are waiting to be discovered within you? What dreams are calling you forward? The journey may not always be easy, and there will be moments of doubt and uncertainty. Yet, with each step you take, you move closer to the truth of who you are, a powerful creator, connected to the infinite intelligence of the universe. The path of awakening is as unique as each individual who walks it. For some, it may involve creative expression, painting, writing, music, or dance. For others, it may be found in acts of service, scientific discovery, or the quiet moments of reflection and meditation. There is no single right way to awaken. The journey is as diverse and beautiful as humanity itself. What matters is that you listen to the call within your own heart and have the courage to follow where it leads. As you embark on this adventure, remember that you are supported by the same creative force that animates the stars and brings life to the earth. Trust in your own inner wisdom and know that every step you take is guided by a deeper intelligence. When challenges arise, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. When inspiration strikes, act on it with courage and enthusiasm. In this way, you become a living expression of the limitless potential that resides within you. In the end, the journey of awakening is not about achieving some distant goal or reaching a final destination. It is about living fully in each moment, embracing the beauty and mystery of life, and sharing your gifts with the world. It is about becoming the most authentic, creative, and loving version of yourself. Through the teachings of KARKAFI-BEN, we are reminded that this is not only possible, it is our birthright. So, as you move forward on your own path, carry with you the wisdom of KARKAFI-BEN. Let it inspire you to dream bigger, to love more deeply, and to live with greater purpose and passion. Remember that you are a co-creator of your reality, and that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. With an open heart and a willing spirit, there is no limit to what you can achieve. The adventure of awakening to limitless potential is yours to claim. Step boldly into the unknown, trust in your own creative power, and know that you are supported every step of the way. The universe is waiting for you to shine your light, to share your gifts, and to become the fullest expression of who you are meant to be. Together, let us awaken to our limitless potential and co-create a world filled with beauty, meaning, and possibility. The journey begins now. To tap into limitless creativity, alignment is essential. But what does it truly mean to be aligned, and how can we find this elusive harmony within ourselves and the universe? In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, the idea of alignment offers a gentle invitation, a way to move through life with greater ease, purpose, and inspiration. Imagine standing beneath a vast night sky, the stars swirling above in perfect order, galaxies spinning in a cosmic dance. This is the harmony that exists at the grandest scale, and it is the same harmony we can invite into our own lives. Alignment means bringing our thoughts, emotions, and actions into harmony with the universal laws. It is the process of tuning ourselves, much like a musical instrument, so that we resonate with the deeper rhythms of existence. When we are aligned, our inner world and outer world begin to reflect each other. Our intentions become clear, our energy flows freely, and we find ourselves moving with, rather than against, the current of life. This is not about perfection or never facing challenges, but about cultivating a sense of coherence, a feeling that we are exactly where we are meant to be, doing exactly what we are meant to do. When we are aligned, life feels effortless. There is a sense of lightness, as if the burdens we once carried have been lifted. We wake up with a sense of purpose, eager to greet the day and explore its possibilities. Our relationships deepen, our creativity blossoms, and we experience a profound sense of connection to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. In this state, even the most ordinary moments can feel extraordinary, infused with meaning and beauty. Synchronicities appear, inspiration flows, and our dreams move closer with each step. Have you ever noticed how, when you are truly in tune with yourself, the right opportunities seem to arise at just the right time? Perhaps you think of a friend and they call you moments later. Or you stumble upon a book that answers a question you've been pondering. These are not mere coincidences, but signs that you are aligned with the greater flow of life. Inspiration becomes a constant companion, whispering new ideas and possibilities into your ear. Your dreams, once distant and abstract, begin to take shape, drawing nearer with every aligned action you take. Like a river flowing to the sea, we are carried by an invisible current toward greater fulfillment. This current is the energy of the universe itself, always moving, always guiding us toward our highest potential. When we surrender to this flow, we discover that we don't have to force or struggle. Instead, we can trust that we are being supported, that life is conspiring in our favor. The river does not question its path. It simply moves forward, adapting to obstacles, carving new channels, and ultimately reaching its destination. In the same way, we can learn to trust the journey, knowing that every twist and turn is part of a larger, harmonious design. Misalignment, on the other hand, brings struggle and frustration. When we are out of sync with ourselves or the world around us, life can feel like an uphill battle. We may find ourselves pushing against invisible barriers, feeling stuck or overwhelmed by circumstances beyond our control. Our thoughts become scattered, our emotions turbulent, and our actions ineffective. It's as if we are swimming upstream, expending enormous energy but making little progress. This state of misalignment can manifest in many ways: stress, anxiety, confusion, or a sense of emptiness that no achievement can fill. We feel blocked, disconnected, or out of sync with our purpose. It's easy to lose sight of our true desires, to become entangled in the expectations of others or the demands of daily life. In these moments, we may question our path, wondering if we are moving in the right direction or if we have lost our way entirely. The world can seem gray and lifeless, our motivation waning, our creativity stifled. We may isolate ourselves, withdrawing from the very connections that could help us realign. Yet, even in the depths of misalignment, there is a quiet invitation, a gentle nudge from within, reminding us that harmony is always within reach. The good news is that alignment is always possible. No matter how far we may feel from our center, we can always return. Each new day offers a fresh opportunity to realign, to reconnect with our inner guidance and the wisdom of the universe. Just as the sun rises after the darkest night, we too can emerge from periods of confusion or struggle with renewed clarity and purpose. The process of alignment is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey, a practice of returning to ourselves again and again, with compassion and curiosity. It is not a fixed state, but a practice, a way of returning to center again and again. Alignment is a living, breathing process, one that requires patience, presence, and a willingness to listen deeply. It is about noticing when we have drifted off course and gently guiding ourselves back, without judgment or self-criticism. Like a dancer returning to the rhythm of the music, we can always find our way back to harmony, no matter how many times we stumble. This practice is both simple and profound, inviting us to slow down, to breathe, and to remember who we truly are. Through mindfulness, intention, and self-awareness, we can realign with the creative pulse of the universe. Mindfulness allows us to become aware of our thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. Intention gives us direction, helping us to focus our energy on what truly matters. Self-awareness enables us to recognize when we are in or out of alignment and to make conscious choices that support our well-being. These practices are not reserved for monks or mystics. They are available to all of us in every moment, no matter where we are or what we are facing. The process of alignment begins with listening to the quiet whispers of our intuition, to the subtle signals of our body, to the wisdom that arises in moments of stillness. In a world filled with noise and distraction, true listening is a radical act, one that requires us to slow down, to turn inward, and to trust the guidance that emerges from within. When we listen deeply, we begin to notice patterns and possibilities that were previously hidden. We become attuned to the rhythms of nature, the cycles of our own energy, and the gentle nudges that point us toward our highest good. We tune into the quiet guidance within, noticing where our desires match the flow of life and where we resist. Sometimes alignment means letting go of old beliefs or habits that no longer serve us. Other times, it means embracing new opportunities, even if they feel unfamiliar or uncertain. The process is not always comfortable, but it is always transformative. Like ripples spreading across the surface of a pond, each small act of alignment creates waves of change, touching every area of our lives. We learn to discern the difference between the voice of fear and the voice of wisdom, choosing to follow the path that leads us closer to our true selves. We learn to trust our intuition, follow our joy, and release attachment to outcomes. Trusting our intuition means honoring the subtle feelings and insights that arise, even when they defy logic or expectation. Following our joy means giving ourselves permission to pursue what lights us up, what makes us feel alive and inspired. Releasing attachment to outcomes means letting go of the need to control every detail, and instead allowing life to unfold in its own perfect timing. This is the art of surrender, of opening ourselves to the unknown and trusting that we are being guided toward our highest good. As we do, we access deeper levels of creativity, clarity, and peace. Creativity flows effortlessly when we are aligned, as if we are channeling ideas from a source beyond ourselves. Clarity emerges, cutting through confusion and doubt, revealing the next step on our path. Peace settles in our hearts, a quiet assurance that we are exactly where we need to be. These gifts are not reserved for a select few. They are available to anyone who is willing to practice alignment, to return to center, and to trust the wisdom within. This documentary will provide practical tools and gentle reminders to help you cultivate alignment in your own life. You will learn simple practices for tuning into your intuition, setting clear intentions, and creating space for inspiration to flow. You will discover how to navigate challenges with grace, how to release resistance, and how to trust the unfolding of your unique journey. Through stories, insights, and guided exercises, you will be invited to explore what alignment means for you and how you can bring more harmony, creativity, and fulfillment into every area of your life. You will discover that creativity is not about striving, but allowing. It is about opening yourself to the flow of inspiration and trusting that you are a vessel for something greater than yourself. When you stop trying to force solutions or control outcomes, you create space for magic to happen. Ideas arise effortlessly, connections are made, and opportunities appear as if by serendipity. This is the power of alignment, the ability to move through life with grace, to create with ease, and to experience the joy of being fully alive. Not about forcing, but flowing. Flow is the natural state of the universe, the effortless movement of energy from one form to another. When we are in flow, we lose track of time, we feel energized and inspired, and our actions seem to unfold with perfect timing. This is not a rare or mystical experience. It is available to all of us whenever we choose to align with the rhythms of life. By letting go of resistance and embracing the present moment, we can enter the flow state more often and experience the profound joy that comes from living in harmony with ourselves and the world. Through alignment, you become a vessel for the universe's boundless creative energy. You tap into a wellspring of inspiration, wisdom, and possibility that is always available, always flowing. You discover that you are not separate from the universe, but an integral part of its unfolding story. Your life becomes a work of art, a unique expression of the infinite creativity that animates all things. As you align with your true self, you inspire others to do the same, creating ripples of harmony and transformation that extend far beyond your own life. Imagine for a moment what your life could look like if you lived each day in alignment. Picture yourself waking up with a sense of purpose, moving through your day with clarity and ease, and ending each evening with a heart full of gratitude. Imagine the relationships you could nurture, the dreams you could realize, and the impact you could have on the world around you. This is not a distant fantasy, but a real possibility, one that begins with a single choice: the choice to align with the wisdom and creativity of the universe. Alignment is not about escaping the challenges of life, but about meeting them with a new perspective. It is about recognizing that every experience, no matter how difficult, is an opportunity for growth and transformation. When we are aligned, we see obstacles as stepping stones, setbacks as invitations to deepen our understanding, and failures as valuable lessons. We become resilient, adaptable, and open to the ever-changing flow of life. In this way, alignment is not just a personal practice, but a way of contributing to the greater harmony of the world. As more of us choose to live in alignment, we create a ripple effect that touches families, communities, and even the planet itself. Our collective energy shifts, and we begin to co-create a world that reflects our highest values: compassion, creativity, and connection. The journey of alignment is both deeply personal and profoundly universal. It is a path that invites us to honor our individuality while recognizing our place in the larger tapestry of existence. In the chapters ahead, we will explore the practical steps you can take to cultivate alignment in your daily life. We will delve into the science of coherence, the wisdom of ancient traditions, and the stories of individuals who have transformed their lives through the power of alignment. You will be guided through meditations, reflections, and creative exercises designed to help you reconnect with your inner guidance and the creative pulse of the universe. Whether you are seeking greater clarity in your career, deeper connection in your relationships, or a renewed sense of purpose and joy, the journey of alignment can support you. It is a journey that begins within but extends outward, touching every aspect of your life. As you learn to listen, to trust, and to flow, you will discover a wellspring of creativity and wisdom that is uniquely your own. The universe is always inviting us into greater harmony. Each sunrise, each breath, each moment is an opportunity to realign, to return to center, and to remember our true nature. As you embark on this journey, know that you are supported by the same creative force that spins the galaxies and brings the flowers into bloom. You are a vital part of the universe's unfolding story, and your unique expression of creativity is needed now more than ever. So, take a deep breath. Allow yourself to settle into this moment. Open your heart to the possibility of alignment and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. The journey ahead is one of discovery, transformation, and profound joy. Together, we will explore the art of finding harmony in the universe and in ourselves. Remember, alignment is not a destination, but a way of being. It is a practice of returning to center again and again with patience, compassion, and curiosity. As you move through the chapters of this documentary, may you find inspiration, guidance, and the courage to live in harmony with the universe and with your own deepest self. From the dawn of time, humans have looked to the stars and wondered about their place in the cosmos. Imagine, thousands of years ago, our ancestors gathered around flickering fires, their eyes drawn upward to the vast, mysterious expanse above. The night sky, with its endless tapestry of stars, planets, and swirling galaxies, has always inspired awe and curiosity. It is in our nature to seek answers to the biggest questions. Who are we? Why are we here? What is our purpose in this infinite universe? These questions have echoed through the ages, whispered by philosophers, poets, scientists, and dreamers alike. The stars have been our silent companions, bearing witness to our hopes, fears, and aspirations. They remind us of how small we are in the grand scheme of things, yet also how connected we are to something much greater than ourselves. Every culture, from the ancient Egyptians to the Mayans, from the Greeks to the Aboriginal Australians, has looked to the heavens for guidance, for stories, for meaning. The constellations became our first maps, guiding travelers across deserts and oceans, and guiding our hearts toward understanding. This search for meaning is woven into our DNA. It is not just a fleeting curiosity, but a fundamental part of what it means to be human. Deep within every cell, encoded in the very fabric of our being, is a longing to understand, to connect, to create. Our ancestors painted on cave walls, carved symbols into stone, and told stories around the fire, all in an effort to make sense of the world and their place within it. Today, we continue this tradition in new ways, through art, science, music, and technology. The urge to explore, to ask questions, to seek patterns and purpose is as old as humanity itself. It is a drive that has led us to build civilizations, to invent languages, to compose symphonies, and to send spacecraft beyond our solar system. Even in the quiet moments, when we pause to reflect on our lives, this search for meaning pulses within us, guiding our choices and shaping our destinies. We long to create, to leave a mark, to know that our lives matter. From the first time a child draws a picture to the seasoned artist capturing the beauty of a sunrise, the act of creation is a declaration. I am here. I exist. I have something to offer. This creative impulse is not limited to artists or inventors. It lives in all of us. It is present in the parent nurturing a child, the teacher inspiring a student, the gardener coaxing life from the soil, the engineer designing a bridge, the friend offering a listening ear. Each act of creation, no matter how small, is a ripple in the vast ocean of existence. We build, we write, we sing, we dance, we dream. We strive to shape the world around us, to bring something new into being, to contribute to the unfolding story of humanity. In doing so, we affirm our own significance and connect with others in profound ways. This longing is not a flaw, but a reflection of our true nature as creators, born of the same cosmic energy that shapes worlds. The atoms in our bodies were forged in the hearts of ancient stars, scattered across the universe in spectacular explosions, and gathered together over billions of years to become us. We are quite literally made of stardust, the creative force that drives the birth of galaxies, the blossoming of flowers, and the evolution of life itself also pulses within us. To create is to participate in the ongoing dance of the cosmos, to add our unique voice to the symphony of existence. Our desire to make meaning, to build, to innovate, is a sacred inheritance, a gift from the universe to itself. When we honor this longing, we align ourselves with the deepest rhythms of creation, and we discover a sense of belonging that transcends time and space. Our modern world often distracts us from this truth. Surrounded by noise, deadlines, and endless streams of information, it is easy to forget the quiet wisdom that lives within us. The pace of contemporary life can be relentless, pulling us in 1,000 directions at once. We are bombarded by advertisements telling us what we should want, by social media feeds filled with curated images of other people's lives, by the constant pressure to achieve, to acquire, to keep up. In the midst of this whirlwind, our deeper longings can be drowned out, buried beneath layers of busyness and distraction. We may find ourselves chasing goals that do not truly satisfy, measuring our worth by external standards, and losing touch with the creative spark that makes us unique. We rush through busy days, chasing goals that leave us feeling empty. The alarm rings, and we are off, commuting through crowded streets, answering emails, attending meetings, checking off to-do lists. We strive for success, for recognition, for security, believing that these things will bring us happiness. Yet, at the end of the day, many of us feel a quiet ache, a sense that something essential is missing. We may have achieved much, but at what cost? The relentless pursuit of external validation can leave us disconnected from ourselves and from the people around us. We may find ourselves wondering, is this all there is? Is there more to life than this endless cycle of striving and consuming? These questions are not signs of weakness, but invitations to look deeper, to reconnect with what truly matters. Yet, beneath the surface, a quiet voice calls us back to what is essential. In moments of stillness, when we pause to watch the sunset, to listen to the wind in the grass, to feel the warmth of sunlight on our skin, we remember who we are. This inner voice is gentle but persistent, reminding us that our worth is not measured by what we own or accomplish, but by the depth of our presence and the authenticity of our actions. It invites us to slow down, to breathe, to listen, to reconnect with our own hearts. In these moments, we rediscover the joy of simply being, the peace that comes from aligning with our true selves. We realize that fulfillment is not something to be chased, but something to be cultivated from within. It reminds us that fulfillment does not come from what we have, but from what we create, within ourselves and for others. True satisfaction arises not from accumulation, but from contribution. When we engage in acts of creation, whether through art, music, building, teaching, or nurturing relationships, we tap into a wellspring of meaning that cannot be found elsewhere. These moments of creativity connect us to something larger than ourselves, to the flow of life itself. They allow us to express our deepest values, to share our gifts, to make a positive impact on the world around us. In giving of ourselves, we receive in return a sense of purpose, belonging, and joy. This is the paradox of creation. The more we give, the more we are filled. The universal laws offer a map for this journey. Just as ancient navigators used the stars to find their way across uncharted seas, we can look to the timeless principles that govern the universe to guide our own paths. These laws, such as the law of cause and effect, the law of attraction, the law of rhythm, are not abstract concepts, but living truths that shape our experiences every day. They remind us that we are not powerless, that our thoughts, intentions, and actions have real consequences. By understanding and aligning with these laws, we can navigate the challenges of life with greater clarity and confidence. We can learn to move with the currents of change, to harness the energy of our desires, to create lives that are both meaningful and fulfilling. They show us how to move from confusion to clarity, from stagnation to growth. Life is full of transitions, moments when the path ahead seems uncertain, when old ways no longer serve us, when we are called to step into the unknown. In these times, the universal laws act as guiding lights, illuminating the way forward. They teach us that every ending is also a beginning, that challenges are opportunities for growth, that setbacks are invitations to learn and evolve. Like the fog lifting to reveal a new landscape, or a flower blooming after a long winter, we too can emerge from periods of darkness into the light of new possibilities. By trusting in the wisdom of these laws, we can find the courage to let go of what no longer serves us and to embrace the adventure of becoming. By understanding these laws, we gain the power to shape our experiences in alignment with our deepest desires. We become conscious creators of our own reality, able to direct our thoughts, emotions, and actions toward the fulfillment of our highest potential. Meditation, reflection, and mindful living become tools for tuning into the subtle energies that shape our lives. We learn to listen to our intuition, to trust the guidance that arises from within, to act with intention and purpose. As we align ourselves with the rhythms of the universe, we discover a sense of flow, a state in which life unfolds with greater ease and harmony. Obstacles become stepping stones, challenges become catalysts for growth, and every experience becomes an opportunity to learn, to create, to evolve. We learn that meaning is not found outside of ourselves, but generated from within. The search for purpose is not a quest for something external, but a journey inward. It is about discovering our own values, passions, and gifts, and expressing them in the world. When we live in alignment with our true selves, we radiate a sense of peace and fulfillment that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. We become beacons of light, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and creation. The beauty of this truth is that it is available to everyone, regardless of background, circumstance, or belief. Each of us has the power to create meaning, to shape our own destinies, to contribute to the greater good. In embracing our creative longing, we become more fully alive. Life takes on new color, new energy, new possibility. We move beyond mere survival, beyond routine and repetition, into a state of vibrant engagement with the world. We dance, we laugh, we play, we explore. We open ourselves to wonder, to beauty, to connection. In the company of others who share our passions, we find community and belonging. In moments of solitude, we find inspiration and clarity. Every day becomes an opportunity to create, to learn, to grow. We realize that life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived, a canvas to be painted, a song to be sung. We awaken to the realization that we are both the question and the answer, the seeker and the path. The journey of meaning and creation is not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing the adventure of becoming. We are the explorers, the map makers, the storytellers of our own lives. Every choice we make, every action we take, shapes the unfolding story of who we are and who we are becoming. In the dance of seeking and finding, of questioning and discovering, we come to know ourselves more deeply. We realize that the answers we seek are not out there, but within us, waiting to be uncovered, expressed, and shared. This documentary is an invitation to remember your own creative spark and to step boldly into a life of purpose, inspiration, and joy. It is a call to awaken to the beauty and power that lives within you, to honor your unique gifts, and to share them with the world. No matter where you are on your journey, you have the capacity to create meaning, to make a difference, to live a life that is rich, vibrant, and fulfilling. As you watch, may you be inspired to listen to the quiet voice within, to follow your curiosity, to embrace your longing for creation. May you discover new ways to express yourself, to connect with others, to contribute to the greater good. And may you remember always that you are a vital part of the unfolding story of the universe, a story that is still being written, one moment, one choice, one act of creation at a time. Karma is a word often misunderstood. When we hear the word karma, many of us conjure images of cosmic justice, of some invisible force keeping track of our every move, ready to reward or punish us according to our deeds. But what if karma is far more nuanced, more beautiful, and more empowering than we've been led to believe? What if, instead of a strict judge, karma is a gentle guide, a creative partner in the unfolding story of our lives? Tonight, as we gaze up at the endless expanse of the Milky Way, let's begin to reimagine what karma truly means for us and how it can transform the way we walk through the world. Many see it as a system of reward and punishment, a cosmic ledger that keeps score. This view, while common, can make life feel like a test we're destined to fail, or a game where every misstep is tallied against us. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that every hardship is a punishment, every joy a fleeting reward. But this perspective limits us, keeping us trapped in cycles of guilt, fear, and self-doubt. It can make us hesitant to take risks, to express ourselves fully, or to embrace the unknown. We become so focused on avoiding mistakes that we forget the true purpose of our journey: to learn, to grow, and to create. But KARKAFI-BEN invites us to see karma in a new light, not as judgment, but as a creative force. Imagine waking up each morning not with the weight of past actions pressing down on you, but with the exhilarating sense that you are an artist, standing before a blank canvas. The sunrise reminds us that every day is a new beginning, a fresh opportunity to shape our reality. Karma, in this sense, is not a sentence handed down from above, but a living, breathing energy that responds to our intentions, our choices, and our dreams. It is the brush in our hand, the colors on our palette, the melody waiting to be composed. Creative karma is the dynamic flow of energy that links our thoughts, intentions, and actions to the outcomes we experience. Picture the way a single pebble, dropped into a still pond, sends ripples outward in every direction. Our thoughts are like those pebbles, small, seemingly insignificant, yet capable of creating waves that touch every corner of our lives. The energy we send out, whether through a kind word, a loving gesture, or a moment of silent gratitude, does not vanish into the void. It moves, it grows, it returns to us, often in ways we could never have predicted. This is the dance of creative karma, a dance that we are all invited to join. Every thought we think, every emotion we feel, and every action we take sets energy in motion. Consider the gentle touch of a hand on water, the way it sends ripples across the surface, or the wind weaving through tall grass, setting each blade into motion. Our inner world, our beliefs, our hopes, our fears, shapes the outer world in subtle but profound ways. When we choose compassion over anger, hope over despair, or courage over fear, we are not just changing ourselves. We are shifting the very fabric of reality. Each choice is a seed planted in the fertile soil of the universe, destined to grow and bear fruit in its own time. This energy returns to us, not as fate, but as opportunity. The sunlight that filters through the trees, the waves that return again and again to the shore. These are reminders that life is a cycle, a continuous exchange of giving and receiving. When we send out positive energy, we create openings for new possibilities, new connections, and new adventures. The universe responds not with rigid judgment, but with invitations, chances to learn, to heal, to love, and to grow. Even our challenges, our setbacks, and our so-called failures are not punishments, but opportunities in disguise. They are the universe's way of guiding us back to our true path, of helping us discover strengths we never knew we had. Creative karma teaches us that we are not victims of circumstance, but powerful shapers of reality. Standing atop a mountain, gazing at the vastness of the sky, we are reminded of our own vast potential. We are not here to simply endure life, to passively accept whatever comes our way. We are here to participate, to co-create, to leave our unique mark on the world. Every thought, every word, every action is a brushstroke on the canvas of existence. We are the authors of our own stories, the architects of our own destinies. The universe is not a cold, indifferent judge, but a loving collaborator, eager to help us manifest our highest visions. What we send out returns, often magnified by the wisdom of the universe. The energy we offer, whether it is love, kindness, creativity, or generosity, does not simply come back to us in equal measure. It is amplified, enriched, and transformed by the infinite intelligence of the cosmos. Just as a single note can become a symphony, a single act of kindness can ripple outward, touching lives we may never meet, inspiring change we may never see. The universe takes what we give and weaves it into something greater, something more beautiful than we could have imagined. This is the magic of creative karma, the alchemy of turning intention into reality, of turning dreams into destiny. This perspective transforms the way we live. When we understand that we are co-creators with the universe, life becomes an adventure, a journey of discovery and delight. We no longer see ourselves as powerless or insignificant. Instead, we recognize our ability to shape our experiences, to influence the world around us, and to contribute to the greater good. Each day becomes an opportunity to express our true selves, to share our gifts, and to make a positive impact. We begin to see challenges as stepping stones, setbacks as lessons, and every moment as a chance to start anew. No longer do we fear making mistakes or obsess over getting things right. Like children playing in a sunlit meadow, we rediscover the joy of exploration, the freedom to try, to stumble, and to try again. We let go of the need for perfection, embracing instead the beauty of imperfection, the wisdom of experience, and the power of resilience. Life becomes a playground, a place to experiment, to create, and to grow. We learn to trust ourselves, to trust the process, and to trust the universe to guide us toward our highest good. Instead, we approach life as an ongoing work of art. Each day is a new canvas, each moment a fresh opportunity to add color, texture, and meaning to our masterpiece. We become artists of our own experience, sculptors of our own destiny. Whether we are painting with bold strokes or subtle shades, shaping clay with gentle hands or passionate energy, we are always creating, always evolving. Our lives are not static, but dynamic, ever-changing, ever-growing, ever-becoming. We are both the creators and the creations, the dreamers and the dreams. Each moment offers a chance to create anew, to learn, to grow, and to align more deeply with our highest vision. Like a flower blooming in the morning light, we unfold, we open, we reach toward the sun. Every sunrise is a reminder that no matter what has come before, we can always begin again. We can choose new thoughts, set new intentions, and take new actions. We can let go of the past, release old patterns, and step boldly into the future. The journey of creative karma is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing the process of becoming, of learning, growing, and evolving with each new day. In the chapters that follow, we will explore how to harness the power of creative karma. Together, we will learn how to open the doors of possibility, to quiet the noise of doubt and fear, and to listen to the wisdom of our own hearts. We will discover practical tools and timeless principles for setting intentions, cultivating positive energy, and transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. Through meditation, reflection, and mindful action, we will learn to align our inner world with our outer reality, creating a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. You will learn how to set intentions, cultivate positive energy, and transform challenges into stepping stones for growth. Like lanterns released into the night sky, our intentions rise, illuminating the darkness, guiding us toward our dreams. We will explore the power of gratitude, the importance of forgiveness, and the magic of presence. We will learn how to let go of what no longer serves us, how to embrace change with grace, and how to trust the unfolding of our unique journey. Each challenge we face will become a teacher, each obstacle a doorway, each setback a stepping stone on the path to greater wisdom and joy. Through this practice, you unlock a life of freedom, abundance, and limitless creativity. The universe becomes a canvas, and you, the artist, free to paint your dreams in vibrant colors, to dance with possibility, and to create a life that reflects your deepest truth. As we journey together through the chapters ahead, remember, you are not alone. You are supported, guided, and loved by the infinite intelligence of the cosmos. The adventure of creative karma awaits, an adventure filled with wonder, discovery, and the boundless joy of becoming who you were always meant to be. So let us step forward with open hearts and curious minds, ready to reimagine our journey and embrace the magic of creative karma. As we draw this introduction to a close, a sacred invitation is extended to you. This is not merely a polite gesture or a casual suggestion. It is a profound calling, a gentle yet powerful beckoning from the very heart of existence itself. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the threshold of a new beginning. The air is filled with possibility. The ground beneath your feet hums with anticipation, and the world around you seems to pause, waiting for your next step. This invitation is not just for your mind to consider, but for your soul to embrace. It is an invitation to transformation, to step beyond the familiar boundaries of your current reality and into a realm where growth, discovery, and awakening are not only possible, but inevitable. The path ahead is one of discovery, a journey into the heart of universal law, creative karma, and your own boundless potential. Picture yourself walking along a winding mountain path, each step taking you further from the limitations of the past and closer to the infinite possibilities that await. The horizon stretches out before you, vast and mysterious, inviting you to explore the unknown. Above, the spiral arms of distant galaxies remind you that you are part of something much greater than yourself. A cosmic dance that has been unfolding for eons. Beneath your feet, the earth supports you, grounding you in the present moment even as you reach for the stars. This journey is not about reaching a final destination, but about embracing the adventure of becoming, of discovering who you truly are and what you are capable of creating. You are invited not just to watch, but to participate. This is not a passive experience, where you simply observe from a distance. Instead, you are called to step forward, to engage with the material, to allow it to touch you, move you, and inspire you. Imagine a pair of hands reaching out to you, inviting you to join in a dance of transformation. Feel the soft earth beneath your feet as you take your first steps, each one a commitment to your own growth. See yourself walking alongside others, each person on their own journey, yet united by a shared intention to awaken, to evolve, to become more fully alive. As the sun sets in the distance, casting a golden glow over the landscape, you realize that you are not alone. You are part of a community of seekers, dreamers, and creators, all answering the same call. To open your mind, soften your heart, and allow the wisdom of the universe to flow through you. This is the essence of the invitation. It is an opportunity to release old patterns of thinking, to let go of judgments and fears, and to make space for new insights and understandings. Imagine yourself sitting quietly beneath a sky filled with stars, your mind open and receptive, your heart tender and compassionate. The gentle light of the morning sun filters through the leaves, illuminating the path ahead. A stream flows nearby, its waters clear and pure, symbolizing the flow of wisdom that is always available to you. In this state of openness, you become a vessel for the universe's teachings, able to receive guidance, inspiration, and healing. You begin to see the interconnectedness of all things, the subtle threads that weave together the fabric of existence. You realize that you are both a student and a teacher, both a seeker and a source of wisdom. Transformation does not happen all at once. It is a gradual process, like the unfolding of a flower or the slow rise of the sun over the horizon. Each moment, each experience, each insight is a petal opening, a ray of light breaking through the darkness. The phases of the moon remind us that change is cyclical, that growth comes in waves, sometimes subtle, sometimes dramatic. There will be times of expansion and times of contraction, moments of clarity and moments of confusion. But through it all, the process continues, guided by an intelligence greater than our own. Trust in this process. Trust that every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you closer to your true self. It unfolds step by step, breath by breath. There is no need to rush, no need to force anything. Simply allow yourself to be present with each moment, to honor the pace of your own unfolding. Feel the steady rhythm of your footsteps as you walk along the path, the gentle rise and fall of your breath as you move through life. Listen to the sound of waves lapping at the shore, the mist rising over a calm lake at dawn. These are reminders that transformation is a natural process, one that happens in its own time and in its own way. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. Each breath, each step, each moment of awareness is a victory, a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Each insight, each moment of alignment brings you closer to your true self. As you continue on this journey, you will begin to notice subtle shifts within yourself. Perhaps you find yourself pausing more often to reflect, to appreciate the beauty around you, to listen to the quiet wisdom of your own heart. Maybe you notice a new sense of clarity, a deeper understanding of your purpose, a greater sense of connection to the world around you. These moments of alignment are like sunlight breaking through the canopy of the forest, illuminating the path ahead and revealing new possibilities. They are like dewdrops glistening on green leaves, small but precious, each one a reflection of the light within you. Cherish these moments. Allow them to guide you, to inspire you, to remind you of who you truly are. As you walk this path, you will find that the universe responds in kind, guiding you to experiences, people, and opportunities that support your growth. The journey of transformation is not one you undertake alone. As you open yourself to change, the world around you begins to shift as well. You may find yourself drawn to new places, meeting people who inspire and challenge you, encountering opportunities that align perfectly with your intentions. It is as if the universe itself is conspiring to support your evolution, arranging circumstances and synchronicities that help you along the way. The gentle wind that moves the tall grass, a flock of birds flying across the sky at sunset. These are reminders that you are part of a larger whole, that your journey is connected to the journeys of all beings. Trust in this support. Know that you are guided, protected, and loved. This documentary is more than information. It is an experience. It is designed to engage not just your intellect, but your senses, your emotions, your spirit. Through immersive visuals, evocative music, and powerful storytelling, you are invited to step into a new reality. One where transformation is not just a concept, but a lived experience. Imagine yourself sitting in a darkened theater, the screen before you coming alive with images of beauty, wonder, and possibility. The vastness of the landscape, the reflection of the stars on the still surface of the lake. These are not just scenes to be watched, but portals to be entered. Invitations to expand your awareness and deepen your understanding. Allow yourself to be fully present, to let the experience wash over you, to open yourself to the messages and insights that are waiting to be received. Through cinematic visuals, calming music, and the inspired teachings of KARKAFI-BEN, you are invited to awaken to a new level of awareness. The artistry of the visuals, the soothing melodies, and the wisdom woven throughout the narrative are all carefully crafted to support your journey of transformation. Imagine the gentle touch of fingers on piano keys, each note a vibration that resonates within your soul. Picture yourself soaring above dramatic landscapes, seeing the world from a new perspective, feeling a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty and majesty of creation. Stand beneath the northern lights, their colors dancing across the sky, and feel the presence of something greater than yourself. These experiences are not just for your enjoyment. They are catalysts for awakening, reminders of the infinite potential that lies within you. You are called to remember your creative power and to live in harmony with the universal laws that shape your destiny. Each of us is an artist, a creator, a shaper of reality. With every thought, every word, every action, we are molding the clay of our lives, shaping our experiences, and influencing the world around us. The universe operates according to certain laws. Laws of cause and effect, of attraction, of resonance. And when we align ourselves with these laws, we become powerful co-creators of our own destiny. Imagine yourself with arms raised toward the sky, open to receive the energy and inspiration of the cosmos. Feel the rush of the waterfall, the flow of creative energy moving through you, washing away old limitations and opening you to new possibilities. Remember that you have the power to create, to transform, to manifest your dreams into reality. Let us begin this journey together. Transformation is not a solitary endeavor. It is a shared adventure, a collective awakening. As we set out on this path, we do so as companions, supporting and encouraging one another along the way. Imagine a group of people gathering at the trailhead, the golden light of dawn illuminating their faces, their hearts filled with hope and excitement. See the winding path stretching out before them, leading into the sunrise, a symbol of new beginnings and endless possibilities. Feel the camaraderie, the sense of belonging, the knowledge that you are not alone. Together, we will face challenges, celebrate victories, and learn from every experience. Together, we will awaken to our true potential and create a world that reflects our highest aspirations. With an open heart and a spirit of curiosity, we step forward into the unknown. The journey of transformation requires courage, a willingness to leave behind the familiar and venture into uncharted territory. It asks us to be curious, to ask questions, to seek answers, and to remain open to whatever arises. Imagine yourself as a traveler stepping onto a misty forest trail, the air thick with possibility, the path ahead shrouded in mystery. Picture a lone explorer gazing up at the star-filled night, filled with wonder and awe at the vastness of the universe. See a child looking up at the sky, eyes wide with curiosity, heart open to the magic of existence. These are the qualities we bring to this journey: openness, curiosity, wonder, and a deep trust in the process of transformation. The universe is waiting to reveal its secrets. There is so much more to discover, so much more to learn, so much more to experience. The swirling galaxies, the shooting stars, the cosmic clouds, all are reminders of the infinite mysteries that await us. As we open ourselves to the unknown, we become receptive to new insights, new perspectives, new possibilities. The universe is not a static, unchanging entity, but a living, breathing, evolving reality, constantly inviting us to grow, to expand, to awaken. Trust that as you walk this path, the answers you seek will be revealed, the guidance you need will be provided, and the support you desire will be available. The universe is your partner in transformation, always ready to meet you where you are and guide you to where you are meant to be. Your limitless creativity is ready to unfold. Within you lies a wellspring of creative potential waiting to be expressed. You are not limited by your past, by your circumstances, or by the expectations of others. You are a unique expression of the universe, with gifts, talents, and abilities that are yours alone. Imagine yourself standing in an open field at sunrise, arms wide, heart open, ready to receive the inspiration and energy of a new day. See the wildflowers blooming all around you, each one a testament to the beauty and abundance of creation. Picture yourself as a painter, creating a masterpiece under the starlit sky, each brushstroke a reflection of your inner vision. This is your invitation to create, to express, to manifest your dreams. The world is waiting for your unique contribution, your special light, your creative genius. Step forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported, guided, and loved. The journey of transformation has begun, and you are exactly where you need to be.